Can I get your supervisor?
I'm the top cop working right now.
And you don't know that flipping off cops is a First Amendment protected activity?
Public area, there's other people around here.
Charge me.
Disorderly conduct, engaging in violent abuse, indecent, profane, boisterous, unreasonable, loud, or otherwise disorderly conduct which tends to disturb the peace. One can articulate that as flipping off in the general vicinity of a public area. But
you know for a fact that charge will not stick. This is contempt of cop right now.
It's not contempt of cop.
It's contempt of cop.
We only need probable cause to investigate something. Ask your driver's license.
Well, you need reasonable suspicion,
reason.
not probable cause. Reasonable suspicion is a lower standard.
It is lower standard.
Yeah.
So I have reasonable suspicion to investigate this right now. You agree that, right?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another installment of What the F*** Did That Cop Just Do? I'm continuously blown away every day by some of the stupidity that I see exerted from our nation's finest. And today, we're headed to the beautiful city of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Rooted in history, cultural elegance, tradition, and cuisine, people cannot wait and often flock to this wonderful place. But the wrench in the works, the Santa Fe PD. And as beautiful of a city as it is, the PD is nothing close to beautiful. This story actually has tragic beginnings. On August 10th, 2025 of this year, Daniel Smith was driving with his child in the back seat of the car when he saw a gaggle of Santa Fe police officers doing not a lot of anything. So, as an exhibition of his free speech, he flipped the bird and gave them all something to look at. They immediately got in their cruisers, pulled him over, and harassed him, and threatened him with disorderly conduct. Now, we all know that giving the middle finger is constitutionally protected, and since the early 1970s, it's been upheld as protected speech by the Supreme Court. Then we get to this weird part where some of you at home are like, well, why are you going to do that? The cop is just doing his job. If they were doing their job, they would have been doing their job. 4 to 5 cruisers wouldn't be hanging out on the side of the road. But this guy has a right to flip off the Santa Fe Police Department more than most, because this department tragically took the life of his child. So this is not just an exhibition of free speech. It's an opportunity to show his surviving child exactly how to behave around the police, to protect yourself, and to know your rights. Let's jump into the video.
So this son of a is infringing upon my First Amendment rights. I flipped him off. He pulls his truck behind me, and now he says I'm detained. Do not answer anything that guy asks you, okay? We're fine. We're going to be okay. He's just being an Can I get a supervisor?
I'm supervisor.
Can I get your supervisor?
I'm the top cop working right now.
And you don't know that flipping off cops is a First Amendment protected activity?
Public area, there's other people around here.
Charge me.
These cops are going to pull people over all willy-nilly. Folks at home, you really should know that police just can't pull you over. They need reasonable articulable suspicion to believe that you have been, are currently in the commission of, or are about to commit a felony, ordinance violation, moving violation. They can't stop your forward movement and progress, thus violating your Fourth Amendment rights simply because they don't like the clothes that you're wearing or they don't like what you said to them. So by doing that, they're absolutely violating this guy's rights. But the question is, why, if this guy hasn't broken any laws and they know that the middle finger isn't violating any laws, why would they pull him over to begin with? This is the police exerting their authority. They're trying to show this guy a lesson. Oh, well, you flipped us off, and now we pulled you over. So you'll think twice the next time before you flip us off. Didn't this family learn enough of a lesson? I mean, these cops already one of their kids. Like, do you think at that point maybe they can just flip you the bird and you can let them move on with their day without harassing them?
I'm not charging you right now. I'm investigating it.
Charge me. What's there to investigate? I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay.
If you saw me or you think you saw me do something, then
I'm not trying to push it that way. I can ask your driver's license and take you for concealed identity if you don't want to pull it over. You have a kid here. We're not trying to do all that. More so, I just want to have a conversation.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime in order to demand my ID in New Mexico.
I can read you the statute for disorderly conduct.
I know. I know what it is.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you. It's your job.
Because you don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, folks, and now we're going to talk about cop logic. And you folks at home might be saying, well, Josh, please inform us, what is cop logic? It is logic that makes sense to nobody else except police. Because in its incepting concept, it's just so stupid. For example, in this situation, the cop just made fun of the driver and said, oh, you don't know the disorderly conduct law. And then he has to go back to his cruiser. And now, for the next 30 seconds, he's going to study the law. So, oh, you're an idiot. You don't know the law. Hold on, let me study it real quick. And it's so much information he had to learn for the first time, he has to read it because he can't recite it on his own.
Disorderly conduct, engaging in violent abuse, indecent, profane, boisterous, unreasonably loud, or otherwise disorderly conduct which tends to disturb the peace. One can articulate that as flipping off in the general vicinity of a public area.
We're back to cop logic again. So he's explaining the parameters of the disorderly conduct law. And the operative words of that law violate his own understanding of it. So loud, violent, tumultuous, boisterous. Your behavior has to be meant to incite. So it's not free speech alone. So it's not like if you scream the F word or you give somebody the middle finger, that doesn't count. There has to be an added context and connotation to it. I love how the cop's like, so you gave the middle finger and people could have seen it and they could have been offended by it and it could have caused a problem. Let's just get down to brass tacks. It could have, it didn't, and it wouldn't have mattered if it did. The only people that were offended were the cops that received it, and now they're violating their policy procedure and this man's constitutional rights. So they can pull him over and arrest his Fourth Amendment movements just so they can teach him a lesson after they've already taken the life of one of his kids. Santa Fe PD, you guys are fantastic. Eat a sandwich, hold all the bread.
There's kids here, it's a gas station, so if you go by the police station and I'm here parked and it's just me and you flip me off, that's one thing. But
you know for a fact that charge will not stick. This is contempt of cop right now.
It's not contempt of cop. It's not contempt of cop.
It's contempt of cop.
We only need probable cause to investigate something to ask your driver's license.
Well, you need reasonable suspicion,
reason.
not probable cause. Reasonable suspicion is a lower standard.
It is lower standard.
Yeah.
So I have reasonable suspicion to investigate this right now. You agree that, right?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Now, here's the sadist part of this whole thing. You'd think to yourself, like, obviously this cop does not know what happened to this guy's family, because if he did, he wouldn't have even bothered with this. That is so not the case. Watch what's about to happen. The cop's going to come up and talk to the driver, and before the driver actually explains his family's history with this police department, this cop tries to say sorry twice for his loss. So he knows that they straight up took the life of his kid and they still decided to pull him over because he gave him the finger. If they did that to me, you're not getting one finger, you're not getting two fingers. I'm inviting all 250,000 of my subscribers to bring all their 500,000 middle fingers and share them straight up with the Santa Fe PD. And I'm looking into that incident because this cop straight up says, not all cops are like that, which means that he's casting shade on the officer that did it. I want to know all about it.
Well, I'm not going to push it that way. I just want to have a conversation with you.
I have zero interest.
I'm sorry for...
You people killed my child, his brother, so...
Apologize for whatever happened to your family.
You want to get me for saying rescue to you? Because, I mean,
Just having a conversation with you, sir.
I'm not interested.
I'm sorry to have you at Hill. I hope you have a good rest of your day, okay? I'm sorry for whatever happened with your family in the past. We're not all the same, okay?
What's
You have
your
a good rest
badge
of
number?
Day, sir. 7-5.
Who's your direct supervisor if I was to file a complaint?
Lieutenant Michael Murillo.
I know. All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Have a great day, sir.
Tragic, and that cop is a United States Marine Corps veteran. I know a lot of devil dogs that aren't going to be happy with this pig's behavior. In a moment of seriousness, sir, if you're watching this video, Daniel, my heart goes out to you and your family. I am so sorry for your loss. If there's anything we can do for you here at the AFA family, please reach out to the email located at the bottom of your screen. That's theafacrew@gmail.com, theafacrew@gmail.com. It's a tragedy that you lost one of your sons, but I am so impressed, uplifted, and filled with pride that even after that, you're still taking the time out to teach safety and civil understanding, constitutional understanding to your surviving child. You, sir, are an inspiration to us all. Folks here, check him out. His original video and link to his channel will be in the description of this one. Until next time, stay safe, grab your camera, and that's the reason I stopped you today.